In the misty, mysterious realm of ancient Scandinavia, a legend was born. A tale of heroism, courage, and valor that would echo through the ages. This tale is of the Danes' land, home to brave warriors, mead halls, and the kingdom of Hrothgar. Beneath the celebration, a shadow looms, the monstrous Grendel, a creature born of darkness and solitude. Scorned and shunned, Grendel's resentment festered, transforming him into a grotesque beast. Fueled by envy and rage, Grendel wreaked havoc on Hrothgar's kingdom, leaving devastation in his wake. Yet hope emerged amidst despair. A hero rose, a young warrior named Beowulf. Stirred by the tales of Grendel's atrocities, Beowulf pledged to eradicate this menace. With his sword and courage, Beowulf ventured into the marshlands, Grendel's home. His heart ablaze with wrath, his eyes set on the reward, the head of Grendel. But amidst the darkness, a beacon of hope emerged, a hero named Beowulf. His name would echo through the ages, of courage and heroism. However, this was just the beginning of Beowulf's saga, a journey that would shape his destiny and forge his legacy in the annals of time. Before the heroic deeds of Beowulf could be celebrated, a tale of terror and vengeance had to unfold. In the heart of ancient Scandinavia, amidst the icy winds and rugged terrain, a hero was born. His name was Beowulf, a name that would resonate through the ages and become a beacon of courage and strength. In his early years, Beowulf was no different from any other young warrior. He was strong, yes, but it was his indomitable spirit and unwavering resolve that set him apart. He was a leader, a protector, a beacon of hope in a world teetering on the brink of darkness. The tale of terror that led to Beowulf's rise began with the monster Grendel, a creature born of darkness and despair. Grendel, the twisted offspring of the cursed line of Cain, had been laying waste to the kingdom of Hrothgar, feasting on the flesh of innocent men and spreading fear across the land. When news of Grendel's atrocities reached Beowulf, something stirred within him. A fire ignited in his heart, a burning desire to rid the land of this monstrous blight. So, with a vow spoken to the wind and the stars as his witness, Beowulf pledged to end Grendel's reign of terror. But Beowulf was not a foolhardy youth charging blindly into battle. No, he was a warrior, wise beyond his years. He understood that defeating Grendel would require more than just strength. It would require courage, cunning, and a weapon worthy of such a formidable foe. And so Beowulf sought out the legendary sword, a blade forged in the fires of myth and tempered in the waters of destiny. With this mighty weapon in hand, Beowulf was ready to face his adversary. Armed with his courage and a legendary sword, Beowulf ventured into the treacherous marshlands, his eyes fixed on his prize, the head of Grendel. As he journeyed through the mists, the echoes of his destiny rang out, whispering of a battle that would change the course of history and birth, a hero whose legend would live on forever. In the shadow of the moon, a titanic battle ensued, forever etched in the annals of history. The land shivered in anticipation as Beowulf, the embodiment of courage and strength, faced off against Grendel, the monstrous embodiment of despair and vengeance. Underneath the pallid glow of the moon, the marshlands became an arena where fate would be decided. Determination flared in Beowulf's eyes, his heart ablaze with righteous fury. His mighty sword, a beacon of hope amidst the darkness, hummed with the promise of victory. Every swing was a testament to his unyielding resolve, the song of his steel echoing through the eerie silence of the night. Yet Grendel was no easy adversary. Born of darkness and despair, he was a grotesque creature fueled by centuries of hatred. His monstrous form, a testament to his cursed lineage, moved with a ferocity that shook the very earth beneath their feet. With every swipe of his clawed hands, he sought to extinguish the flame of hope that Beowulf embodied. But Beowulf was undeterred. His spirit, as unbroken as the edges of his mighty blade, met Grendel's fury with unyielding fortitude. The monster before him was formidable, yes, but the hero within him was greater. Each clash of their titanic struggle was a symphony of wills, a dance of destiny where only the strongest would emerge victorious. The battle raged on, a testament to the age-old conflict between darkness and light, despair and hope, monster and man. Each blow was a declaration, each clash a promise. The night echoed with their roars, the land bearing silent witness to their titanic struggle. And then, with a mighty roar that shook the earth, Beowulf struck the final blow. His sword, singing with the fury of 1,000 storms, cleaved through the air and met its mark. Grendel's monstrous form was rent asunder, his reign of terror finally brought to an end. With a mighty roar that shook the earth, Beowulf struck the final blow, casting Grendel into the abyss. And thus, in the heart of the night, a hero emerged victorious, his name destined to echo through the ages as the greatest warrior the world had ever known. The reign of terror ended, and from the darkness emerged a victorious hero, Beowulf. With Grendel's defeat, a wave of relief swept over the kingdom of Hrothgar. The night air, once heavy with dread and despair, now resonated with jubilant cheers and songs of victory. The very earth seemed to breathe a sigh of relief as the shadow of Grendel's reign was lifted. Beowulf, the young hero, stood tall among his people. His victory was not just a triumph over a monstrous foe, it was a victory over fear itself, for he had shown that even the darkest of terrors could be vanquished by courage and determination. In the aftermath of the epic battle, Beowulf's name rang out in every corner of the kingdom. His tale was told and retold, his deeds celebrated in songs and sagas. He had become a beacon of hope, a symbol of resilience and strength. Yet the hero knew that his journey was far from over. Grendel was vanquished, but there were other monsters that lurked in the shadows, other battles to be fought. And so, Beowulf dedicated his life to the pursuit of justice, vowing to protect his land and his people from any who would seek to bring them harm. In the years that followed, Beowulf's legend grew. His name echoed through the ages, his tales woven into the very fabric of his culture. His courage, his strength, his unyielding determination. These became the pillars upon which the legacy of Beowulf was built. But even as his legend grew, Beowulf remained humble. He knew that his strength came not from his sword, but from his heart, from his unwavering commitment to his people, and his unyielding resolve to stand against the forces of darkness. Beowulf, the greatest hero the world had ever known, had vanquished Grendel. But his battle was only the beginning of a saga that would forge his destiny in the fires of eternity. The tale of Beowulf is more than a tale of heroism, it's a testament to the indomitable spirit of humankind. This narrative, born from the heart of ancient Scandinavia, has resonated through the ages, its echoes resonating in the annals of human culture and literature. But why does the story of Beowulf continue to captivate us, even after more than 1,000 years? Beowulf, a hero of his people, stood against the monstrous Grendel, not out of a desire for glory, but out of a sense of duty and the need to protect those who could not protect themselves. He teaches us the importance of courage, not only in the face of physical danger, but also against the insidious presence of fear and despair. His story also underscores the power of unity and the strength of community. Beowulf did not face Grendel alone, but was supported by his loyal warriors, his people, and his king. His victory was not his alone, but belonged to the whole kingdom. This echoes in our lives today, reminding us that even the mightiest of us cannot stand alone. But perhaps the most timeless lesson Beowulf imparts is that of mortality and the enduring legacy. Despite his incredible feats and his heroic stature, Beowulf was not immune to the passage of time. Yet he lives on, not in flesh and blood, but through his deeds, through the stories told about him and the values he embodied. He reminds us that our actions, our words, and our choices shape the legacy we leave behind. And so, Beowulf's story continues to inspire us, challenging us to reach beyond our limitations, to face our fears, to stand for what we believe in, and to make a difference in the world around us. His spirit reverberates in the hearts of those who dare to dream, and those who strive to make those dreams a reality. In the face of adversity, Beowulf stood tall, setting an example for all to follow. His legacy, a beacon of hope, continues to shine through the mists of time.